You know, I've been saying that the bailout bill would be a bad idea. It doesn't solve any of the problems, it merely defers them, and even then, it robs the consumers of their money, which will only serve to make the problem worse when it does hit. Well, turns out I was wrong. It didn't defer the problems. As you may know, the stock market took a huge steel toed boot to the nads yesterday. I thought it would take longer, but hey, that's what I get for giving the bill the benefit of the doubt now. Really, it's just common sense. Thunderfoot predicted this with stunning accuracy. After all, Governor Bush just gave $700 billion to the guys who just spent the last decade losing billions of dollars. So here's the question. When does the revolution begin? I mean, think about it. The last revolution was to stop taxation without representation. I've just had $3,000, which I don't even have, taken from me and effectively burnt. I knew it would be a bad idea. Was my voice represented? See, here's the thing. My family is lower middle class. All of those senators and presidents that we supposedly nominate and elect, they don't get into power by being brilliant. They aren't elected for looking out for us. They get into power by having the money to finance a campaign on the national level. People without this kind of money can't even compete for the position. As such, I offer a remedy. Here's the way to fix the government. Each city is divided into several districts. The districts are based on population. Each district elects one councilman. Councilmen are nominated by petition. Any candidate found to be hiring assistants for the petition will be disqualified. Any candidate using commercials on radio or TV will also be disqualified. This will prevent the rich from gaining too much power. The councilman must have lived there for at least 20 years. From the council, each councilman will draw lots. In this way, a mayor will be selected. A council of city mayors will also be assembled. This will be the county council. Counties, like districts, will be based on population. The mayors are to be only a convenient way to represent the city council. If they are found to misrepresent the city council, they will be immediately fired, and the city is allowed to seize 1/4 of his assets. This will deter corruption. From the county council, lots will again be drawn to see who represents the county in the state council. State size will be determined by population. These county representatives are, like the mayors to their city councils, obligated to represent the decisions of the county. If they do not, the county will seize 1/2 of their assets. From the state council, one person will be elected by the public to serve as state representative. Like the other positions, he must remain loyal to the decisions made by his state. If he does not, he will lose 3/4 of his asset. If he uses radio or television ads for his election, he will be disqualified. The Congress of State Representatives will elect one among them to serve as chairman. Essentially, the chairman is supposed to remain impartial and keep order at the meetings. The Congress will also elect one among them to serve as ambassador. His job will be to, essentially, be a diplomat. The commander-in-chief will be elected by the people from the current 4-star generals. The commander-in-chief is to run the Army, Navy, and Air Force, but hasn't the authority to supersede any of the rights of the people of America, whether those rights exist at the national or city level. He is not allowed to run military exercises on foreign or neutral soil without approval from Congress. He is not allowed to run them on friendly soil without approval from Congress, the state in question, and the county in question. To introduce a bill into Congress, it is nominated for city consideration by a district petition. Once nominated, the people are allowed to vote on it. Voting booths will be in the local municipal building. Once approved by the county, it continues up the various councils and is voted upon by the citizens governed by that council, until it reaches the level it applies to. Once there, it is passed. A bill is disqualified from nomination if it disregards any right of the people at any level, which we'll be discussing in another movie. Please note this does not have all the details of the dream government. This is just how it would avoid the rich controlling the poor. By limiting campaign advertisement, the advantage of money is quite damaged. By making candidates enter at the lowest level, we prevent national party organization, which will be addressed in another video.
I'm so happy, oh, happy-go-lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry, don't agree. Things that bother you never bother me. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine, ha-ha. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Having got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Just take it from me, I'm just as free as any daughter. I do what I like, just what I like, and how I love it. I'm right here to stay when I'm old and grey. I'll be right in my prime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Just take it from me, I'm just as free as any daughter. I do what I like, just what I like, and how I love it. I'm right here to stay when I'm old and grey. I'll be right in my prime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.